Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Just waiting for my stream to catch up. Alright, am I live? I am. Perfect. Alright, so we are back in Soul Calibur 6. And for those of you who don't know, we have Amy. Amy is Raphael's adopted daughter. While I do like Raphael's fighting style, I don't really like him as a character, but I do adore Amy as a character. Mostly because she was a slum child, like she was on the streets. She helped Raphael get out of a sticky situation because he was being a D-bag. Not that Raphael's innately evil, but he does things that are stupid in certain ways. But anyway, Amy helped him. Raphael became indebted to her. And she basically became an heiress to Raphael. So she got involved in the good life. Not that she took that, you know, lying down. She definitely worked hard, and she learned combat techniques from Raphael, who is, without a doubt, a decent warrior. He is fairly good at what he does as far as combat, and he is hunting Soul Edge, so he kind of has to be. But Amy's picked up on that, and she sort of adapted it into her own style, which I've tested a little bit before I went into this, because I wanted to make sure I understood her mechanics. And I think I've got it down. I still don't understand certain things, but we'll go over that while I'm doing it. So for right now, let's go into her story mode. And this is the first DLC character that has a story mode tied to her, or tied to them. Unfortunately, 2B does not have a book section. I hope that at some point they change that, but who knows? They may never. So let's get into this. Amy 1, Her Perfect World, year 1583. This will basically tell everything I've just said. So.
The streets of the French colonial empire ran red with blood as nobles waged their ceaseless feuds. But such power and politics were far removed from a young girl who knew only the slums of Rouen. Growing up surrounded by crime, depravity, and violence, she learned at a young age how to look out for herself and survive. She built walls around herself until her world consisted of nothing more than a single chair. That is, until one fateful day.
Let's begin.
There. Now I can eat for a few days at least.
Check it out. Red's wandering around on her own again.
That girl. It pisses me off how she ignores us.
Relax, she'll turn up face down in a gutter soon enough. What do you say to a little wager on when that'll be?
Sounds fun. You're on.
Always the same scum everywhere. It's not like I'm alive because I want to be. Soldiers. They're armed. 3, 4. There's someone over here.
A pauper's daughter?
I heard something over here.
No. This back alley can't be my end.
You, child. A strange noble passed through here, didn't he? Tell me where he went.
Okay. Soldiers always act so high and mighty and annoying. No reason to help such self-important buffoons. He went over there and hid behind the horse cart.
The coward! After him! He should still be nearby!
We'll discuss that later, but I do like her story.
What?
They're gone now.
Indeed. You saved me.
Nah, I just wanted to annoy them.
Still, I'm glad. So, tell me your name.
My name? I'm Red. Wait. Amy?
Amy. Amy.
You're silly. Why cry when you're safe?
Probably the
Raphael.
smartest decision.
That's what he called himself. I don't
there
know
we go.
why I decided to go with him, but I did. It was pure chance I was there when those soldiers came, and I only lied to annoy them. And yet, Raphael wanted to give me a better future. But hope only leads to disappointment. I've learned that by now.
Anyway, so yeah, Amy's a cool character. Oh shit, changing of the seasons. Was their meeting really mere chance? After Amy saved Raphael's life, the Sorrel family's former patriarch in turn brought her with him out of the slums. The two spent years dodging the fires of war and their pursuers before arriving in a provincial city in southern France. There, Lord Dumas appointed Raphael to his right hand in recognition of his talent, and Amy became Raphael's daughter, who was raised as a noble and trained in the art of swordplay.
That's enough for today. You've become far more skilled than I ever imagined. Amy, you've a natural talent, not just for the sword, but for the battle.
And yet, you still hold back.
Agility, awareness, intuition. These are your strengths. However, you still favor your left leg, albeit unconsciously, and this limits your movements. You must come to grips with that incurable wound of yours. And you've one other great fault. Care to know what it is?
I'm all ears. Let's hear it.
You forget you are my daughter here. You should refer to me as father or lord. It is unseemly for a noble to disrespect her father.
Dummy. Never mind.
Ha! Nice.
Very well. A lesson for another time, perhaps. Now, I must be off to patrol the region and speak to some indolent wolf catchers. I would hate to displease our master of the moment, Lord Dumas. I presume you can return to the mansion on your own. You needn't worry. As long as we're hiding out here, we should be safe from the Bird of Passage's assassins.
It doesn't really matter to me where we are. My weakness, my injury, that day.
Don't be foolish. Stealing the Holy Stone?
You must know the truth by now. The Aval organization has betrayed the Lady of the Lake.
It's Lord Dumas. But who's the other guy?
How do you know of that?
Your knowledge of their betrayal is why you left them, is it not? You are a devious man, Lord Dumas. If there was someone you wished me to meet, you should have just said so.
What nonsense do you speak now?
Wouldn't you agree? Do you always lurk behind doors and eavesdrop, young lady?
Amy, is that you? My apologies, Lord Aswell. This young noblewoman is a guest staying in my hall. She is still new here and must have gotten lost.
I'd expect nothing less, Lord Dumas. You are trying to test me. The light of emotion burns dim in her. Her caution rivals that of beasts, and she does not hide her fangs. This girl is no noble woman.
She isn't? But then...
Ah, wisdom dimmed by age is a beautiful, exquisitely human sight. My business here is finished. My thanks in advance for your support of the qualifiers, Lord Dumas. Thank you, little lady. You have made this visit a delight. Those who seek stasis must never cease their step. Cover yourself with the veil of refinement, young lady. Or perhaps I should say, young Amy.
Interesting. How did he know her name? Birds in the night. No matter how extreme the change is experienced, one can be said to remain the same person if they maintain a single, unbroken thread of memory. Whether she wanted it or not, Amy and her world continued to change dramatically. The humble, red-headed orphan girl from the slums now lives as a high-born lady of the French Empire.
Three years have passed since Lord Dumas left his fortress city in the south of France on a pilgrimage. Raphael, having been named Lord Dumas's heir, officially adopted Amy as his daughter. Amy spent her days receiving a noblewoman's education, while further honing her unparalleled skill with a sword. However, it was unlikely she would ever use those skills in actual combat, or it would have been, had her keen eyes and cautious nature not caught wind of the danger threatening her land.
Ooh, fun. Does she fight in a battle? That'd be cool. That's one.
I'm impressed. The other birds of passage were more talkative.
Damn it! How much do you know?
I know your plot against this land's lord. First, you capture his daughter and hold her hostage. Then you steal his wealth, give him a sky burial, and plant fear in the hearts of his people.
Those cowardly fools. But you still don't know everything, brat.
Then why don't we see if I can loosen your tongue?
Stupid brat! I was just buying time for our main forces to get here.
Positions and terrain, both fine. 5 of them, no backup.
You think we'll capture you alive? Ha! It's a sky burial for you. We'll flay your skin, pluck out your eyes, and send your defiled corpse to your father.
Finally, you're all here.
Huh?
Hunting
gonna
down
kill
the
you
wolves
all.
of these forests is my father's job, but I'm happy to dispose of a few unwelcome birds.
I'm glad I'm Amy. I'm glad I'm getting to play as Amy. I'm glad that she canonically is in this game. And I didn't have to go to Character Creator and use Raphael's style to do it. She has her own unique style. We're going to go over that in a bit. She still uses a rapier. It's just a little different.
Take this. Good luck. Low. Take this. Take this. Good luck. Good luck.
So So you saw me tossing a few roses there. That is not a Raphael thing. He would do something similar to that, but that's not technically his stuff.
Take this.
This is it.
Alright, dickhead.
Wide open.
Not being able to taunt after all these is a little bit depressing because I love doing that. Just being like, damn.
Good luck. Enjoy. Take this.
You are. Fuck.
Take this.
What is that, 3? And I seem to be keeping my rose gauge, because I am getting a moveset from being charged.
Just to be sure.
Damn it.
No escape. Good luck. Low.
Very good. So I'm going to try and finish this last one with her ultimate, because I don't know how many more of these battles I'm going to get.
Tell me, was it by chance that you targeted us?
Ow. Alright.
Noble swine.
So predictable. I see. Got it.
I missed.
I won't let up. Time for bed. Strike the enemy true, one by one. Had enough. Here. Enjoy.
There we go.
Is there anything else I should ask?
It's a little weird fighting the CPU after all this time. I am a little rusty too, but we'll get there. I'll get it back.
Milady! Malus, you're late.
My sincerest apologies, but that's not the issue here. Why must you insist on putting yourself in danger? And what happened here?
Bird of Passage assassins. I doubt they can still move, but be careful.
These louts have caused trouble time and again in town. To think they would dare violate the very lands of Lord Dumas's estate. For Milady to have uncovered and foiled whatever dark deeds they plotted is proof of your extraordinary talents. But please, no matter how skilled you may be, do not go to battle alone. Without a proper escort, you will find yourself in dire straits one day. And more importantly, I'm sure our young lord worries about you.
Malus. A butterfly learns it can fly when it leaves its chrysalis. So, what about a bird?
When it leaves its nest?
When it flies. Raphael's probably worried. I'll go home now.
Milady, you must learn to refer to the young master with more respect. Such an incorrigible girl. Well, I must clean this awful mess up.
Alright, so we've got battle maids too. Alright, that's cool, I guess. I hope that doesn't lead into, like, the old ones, but okay. A Mystic Rose. When did the wise young Lord Raphael begin to hold himself up in his library? He feverishly pored over his books as if possessed, and prohibited all entry into the library's annex. Amy watched with a sense of dread as her foster father was consumed by some strange obsession.
Malus, where is the key to the annex?
I'm sorry, milady. I know where it is, but I cannot tell you. None may enter the library unless a problem has arisen. That is the rule.
And you think this isn't a problem?
It is true he does nothing but deal with dubious folks and broods over strange works all day. If he were his old self, these acts would be unthinkable. But I trust him. He must have a good cause.
I see. In that case, how many fingers must I lose before it becomes a problem?
Milady, do not jest. Still,
Oh God.
your point is made. I shall trust your intuition. Here is what I propose.
Are they gonna fight each other? Is she literally gonna battle maid me?
Raphael.
Amy, what are you doing here? I trust there is a problem that demands my attention.
I came to change the roses. It would be a problem if nobles such as us let our flowers rot.
It seems finding a shrewd maid to attend you was worth the trouble.
I also brought you some hot chocolate. Here.
I suppose I have given you both cause to worry. But I ask you wait just a while longer. Soon, I shall have a way to create for you that shining world I promised.
Raphael, I'm happy with the way things are now.
Those who seek
But he doesn't listen to
stasis
that.
must never cease their step.
Fine. But can I visit you here again?
Please understand, Amy. I need focus to finish this as quickly as possible. But, very well. Will you come to change the flowers again? Bring roses, bright and beautiful red, to remind me of your hair.
What I
He
want
doesn't
is...
want distractions. There we go.
It was only coincidence that I saved him. Which means me being here is also... Who's there? Over there? Presence is gone, and they didn't leave any traces. But I know someone was watching me.
Was Tira involved somehow? I mean, it's possible, just weird. Crossroads of Promise. Who could have foreseen what was to come? When Raphael left the isolation of his annex, the desperate wariness was gone from his eyes, replaced instead by a light of determination. With the object of his research now clear, he set off on a journey for the sake of Amy, and Amy alone. Both father and daughter stood at a crossroads, their fate uncertain.
It's been a long time since we trained together, Amy. I shall stay until you are satisfied, since we won't meet again for quite some time.
This journey, you'll be gone long?
Yes. However, my destination is clear, as is the home to which I will return. I shall finally fulfill the promise I made the day you injured your leg.
Do you remember your other promise?
Of course. The fate of that promise is still in your hands, as it has been since the day we first trained together.
Good. Then today, I will prove myself.
Ah, I get to fight Raphael. Do I get to win? Or is he going to hold back again?
Battle 1. Fight!
This reminds me of when I swore to grant you one wish when you proved yourself a true swordsman.
Why did you promise me that anyway? Time for bed.
Why indeed?
Damn.
Going easy is a...
Battle 2. Fight!
Perhaps I was enamored with the idea of promises.
Here. Take this.
The rose didn't hit.
Not that I really care.
Loosen your grip. Don't hold back.
Damn, hit me with a vert.
No, you can't.
And
Going
done.
easy is a bad habit.
Wonderful as ever, Amy. Fight. Watch closely.
You're open. That hurt. Time for bed.
Come on, hit. There we go.
Sleep eternally. Had enough.
So the rose color of the attack affects
Take this.
how much damage it does when you do your ultimates and your certain moves, because you unlock moves by having more roses or more rose points.
What?
Checkmate.
Indeed. Very impressive, Amy. I was sure you had yet to overcome your habit of favoring your left leg, but I was wrong. You shorten your step, weakening your strikes while allowing you to quickly transition to your next move. A stunning adaptation of La Rapière de Sorel. Very well. I acknowledge you as a true swordswoman. What is your wish?
Well,
Ooh. Are we
What I
going to
want.
get the wish?
hurry back as fast as you can. I'll make my request then.
Are you sure that returning as fast as I can is not your true desire? Very well. I shall take those words as a command from my one and only queen. I, Raphael Sorel, swear it upon my life. I look forward to hearing the request you come up with. I also have something for you. Will you accept it?
What's this?
There we go, a proper sword.
The Radiant one. I sent word to various contacts in spare moments during my research to have it made especially for you. It is a difficult blade to wield, but I'm sure you have the skill to master it. I hope the bond between us is never severed, Amy. Even when I am gone, this sword will keep us linked. I truly believe that.
That's nice. Amy 6, 1590, A Fleeting Wish. It has been many days since Raphael left on his journey. While Amy waited restlessly for his return, she reflected upon what she should ask of him. She struggles to find her buried emotions, equipped only with a faint light and an internal roadmap featuring a few guideposts.
Checkmate.
Oh, a stunning
Wins again.
victory, milady. Despite a number of blunders, a solid strategy saw you through. Still, it is unusual for you to take so long to make your moves.
Malus, have you ever held back against me?
If I may be frank, yes. On several occasions, but all long ago.
Oh, that's fine then.
You have a habit of bottling up your feelings, milady. You may find that voicing your thoughts will lessen their burden. If it is the young master you are worried about, I've no doubt he will return safely. Perhaps he has gone to fetch the perpetually delayed old master. Now, it is late.
What?
I must... While I do, perhaps you would like to step outside and commune with the cool night breeze.
Ever since that day, it feels like my emotions are somewhere else. Voicing my thoughts will lessen their burden? I don't know. I hurt.
This is a new emotion for her.
Raphael, don't leave me. What? Is that what I truly feel? My wish, the thing I want from him. I was lying to myself.
And there's that sense again.
This feeling. This time they left a trail, on purpose, as if inviting me to follow. Is that a light in the library?
We're gonna fight in the library? That'd be cool. I don't think we've had an indoor stage for this game. Uh-oh. Hang on a moment, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. How far did the wind carry her words? As it blew across the twilight sky, a violet light twinkled in the distance, as if to illuminate the cracks in a heart ready to crumble. That dangerous flicker beckoned to a lost butterfly. Sorry about the delay.
I know you're there.
It has been ages, young Amy. Although, I'm not sure you even remember me. I am the scholar of the future, and your dear Raffi is my comrade.
Aswell, why are you here?
Ha! What a wonderful memory. With that in mind, you can surely guess why I came. I'm here to recover the items I sent to Lord Dumas. Nothing more. Now that my comrade Raphael has left the nest, there is no longer need for them here.
I hear pain makes people talk.
I hardly recognize you from the girl I met so long ago. Bravo! Marvelous! Fantastico! You know, I maintained a small interest in you. Not only are you the source of my dear Raphael's desperate drive, but I hear intriguing rumors about you.
We're just fighting minions? Or are we actually gonna fight him?
Now, young Amy, show me what it is that keeps your feet rooted in this place.
Again, I don't know what the rose point count is, and they don't give me like a meter to look at either, so it's kind of hard to tell, but maybe there's just something I'm missing. Because she has a red and a white rose. The white rose is for defense, the red rose is for attack, and you can max both of them out. But I'm not sure what that implies.
Middle.
I'm just sort of playing around right now. I probably shouldn't be, though.
Low. Middle.
Alright, next fight. Another Malfested. Ah, damn it. Alright, you're a little speedy. Did you really just mess up my dress? How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Low. Take this. Good luck. Enjoy.
Still one left. And I'm not a good help. We'll see how this goes. Oh, okay.
Almost like their movements are not hard to predict if I think of them as beasts. But are they? They'd be on the ground by now if they were normal.
Yes, there we go. I was like, I think that's a low.
What are they? And that's the last one.
I used some of the better filth at my disposal, and yet you bested them with ease. I had heard your intuition was sharp. That does you an injustice. It is almost as if you can predict the future. I believe you will make an excellent match.
What are you scheming? What lunacy did you fill Raphael's head with?
Very well. You've passed my test. As a reward, I shall spill the little secret Comrade Raphael and I share.
Uh-huh. Eyes that pierce the soul. What will fear of uncertain future bring? Oswell's words describe things not entirely of this world. The cursed sword that devours souls, Soul Edge, his host, Nightmare, their kin, the Malfested, and Raphael's mad plan to end the war by using the cursed sword as bait for the feuding nobles.
If Raphael's plan succeeds, this world of strife shall meet its end. It would be but a simple task with the power of the cursed sword in his hands. I understand your suspicion, so let me tell you one more thing. Those monsters you fought, the mindless scum no better than beasts, they are the Malfested. Those who gained but a small fraction of the cursed sword's power.
Malfested? From the cursed sword?
Raphael is brilliant, and his skill with the sword is marvelous, but his crowning glory is his madness. That is the true key to obtaining the cursed sword, and I am sure he will do it. Now answer me this, young Amy. What will you do if Raphael's mind is lost, and he becomes a monster?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's an ironic twist of fate that those with the abilities to reach Soul Edge are most vulnerable to it. They either end up its meal or its marionette. It follows that your precious father will likely become a ghastly Malfested.
Huh?
Oh, my sincerest apologies. He is not your father, is he? Nor is he someone important to you, just a man you're with by chance. Correct? Such cruelty! And here I was willing to do so much for Raphael, thinking you cared for each other. If those who strive to lay the foundation of humanity's next step forward are not bound together by their passion, what meaning does any of it have? Or have I misunderstood? Tell me, young Amy.
No, I misunderstood. Trying to get you to talk. You already talk plenty. I should have been trying to make you quiet.
Ooh.
What a lovely color. You were once little more than a living doll, but now you are so very human. What a perfect subject! What a dramatic change! You wish me silenced? You wish to save Raphael? Then you'll need to impale me on that sword of yours. Come, young lady, show me your resolve! Show me your soul!
This could be either really easy or really fucking hard. We're gonna find out which. Given that it's DLC, I really can't tell. Both extremes are very possible.
Why am I so weak?
Okay, he's not moving all that much.
Future of yours. Perfect. Just give me a little bit more.
I'm going to shut you up.
What in? Alright.
Just a bit more.
Oh no, I must have lost track of time.
Beg pardon?
What's the matter? I thought you wanted to silence me.
I'm not done yet.
He didn't attack at all, so I'm very confused.
What was that light? What is this?
My. You can still move so well after the orb's power affected you? You really are something. You never let down your guard to your surroundings. However... No matter how acute your perception, you cannot predict the impossible, can you?
How?
You shouldn't be so careless, young Amy. You hesitated before striking the final blow. When you're angry, your left leg leaves you open. It's so delightfully human of you. Unfortunately, from now on, I shall make you my little doll. Oh, it won't be all bad.
Her imperfect world. Okay, then. The streets of the French colonial empire ran red with the blood as nobles waged wars and ceaseless feuds, but such power and politics were far removed from the young girl who knew only the slums of surrounded by crime and built walls around herself. So it's the same as Amy 1, except it's imperfect. I'm curious. Let's go.
I'm in ruined slums?
Check it out. Red's wandering around on her own again.
That loathsome brat. She took everything from us.
I'm gonna feast on her torn flesh. Nothing less will satisfy my fury.
You must know the things you've done. You deserve this.
What's going on here?
Am I gonna have to fight imaginary...
Soldiers? 4 of them, with spears. These footsteps. They're...
I have nothing left. Life is but a series of betrayals.
Raphael!
None shall give me a second glance if I look like this.
Raphael! Can't you hear me? Raphael!
This way! Over here! No. This back alley can't be my end. The footsteps lead here. A surprisingly stupid move for him. Surround the alleyway! Search everywhere!
Yes, sir!
Wait! No!
There he is! Kill him if he resists!
So this is where it ends.
Death to traitors!
I die in disgrace. Alone, without so much as a name on my lips.
Fate, I curse thee!
Okay then.
Raphael!
I have to fight Malfested
Raphael.
Raphael.
Why did I shout his name? I still don't even understand why I decided to follow him. It was mere chance that I saved his life. Nothing more. But from that moment on, Raphael was always there for me, providing me with the future. Hope only brings disappointment. I know this, and yet...
The Radiant One. What meaning was there in the illusion, to the illusion Oswald's orb showed Amy? Was her glimpse of Raphael's final moments a hint of her future to come? What path will this young girl take?
Raphael.
Milady! Thank goodness.
Malus? Then you found me unconscious outside.
Yes, I thought for sure you'd gone and put yourself in danger again. But there was no sign of anything amiss when I found you.
Where's Raphael?
Calm yourself, milady. The young master left just the other day. It's not good for your constitution to sulk so much over his absence.
Right. Raphael's away. Traveling. He's searching for something. And something bad's going to happen. I just know it. But I can't remember what. Some of my memories are gone.
Oh no.
The young master is sure to be back. I believe it's his wish that you remain here and wait patiently for his return.
Yes, but... those who seek stasis must never cease their step. I couldn't remember who it was that first spoke the words that flashed into my mind. As I said them to myself, I was filled with a powerful sense of revulsion. Still, they somehow resonated with me. Malus, my sword. Also pack my things. I'm heading out.
No, milady. Is what I'd like to say.
She will head out.
But I expected this. There are two conditions. First, you must take me with you. And second, you must find a skill to escort you.
If I refuse?
Well, perhaps I'll chop off a finger each time you resist.
That's unfair. But I'm glad.
Something has changed in you, milady. Take it. It is your sword, Albion.
I swear upon the sword that binds us. I'll live so as not to lose. No matter how dark the road I must travel, this sword will light my way. Albion, the Radiant One. His hope, his dream, and mine.
Alright.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Not a bad ending. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, oh shit, 7 years passed. Well, for the most part. I really like Amy as a character. Like, she's got a good head on her shoulders. She knows what's up. She can sense danger. She knows her surroundings. She fucking kicks ass. So now we're gonna do one arcade run just to finish this up. But while we're doing that, I'll talk a little bit more about her. Normal's fine. Also, I just like her look. Like, she's... If they ever come up with the slum version of Amy, like, grown up or something like that, that'd be interesting. I'd want to see that as well, but... Proper Amy? It's a good fight. Oh my god, this... One of the birds of passage in Amy, this is, like, almost canonical. Tyr is like the assassin ringleader. Also, it's a good opportunity to get their introductions and outros, too. You don't get too many of those.
A merchant ship replete with riches attracts more chaos than customers.
Hey, Gloomy, can I kill this one? That weapon, a bird of passage?
Battle 1. Fight!
Here, good luck. Low. Middle.
Oh, you blocked it. Alright.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Battle 2. Fight!
Also, if you get a ring out, if you're playing online, it is respectful to also follow them into the water just because it's hilarious. Has nothing to do with anything else other than just being, like, nice about it. It's like, look, I knocked you in, but hey, we're going in together.
You're mine. Enjoy. Take this. Now you know the meat. Enjoy.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Battle 3. Fight!
Also,
Enjoy.
the weird part is, as much as I love Amy, her moveset is not, like, fantastical or crazy or anything like that. It is very basic, it's very simple.
Time for bed.
It should be a low. There we go.
Sleep eternally.
Which rose? Red. Good color.
Had enough. Now you know the meaning of pain.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Sewer or not, this is where you meet your end.
Now they did reuse the old Amy model because Amy was in 4, I believe, possibly 3, and she was basically just a Raphael reskin. But this Amy is unique because of the rose mechanic and her strike style now, where she does get in multiple hits versus Raphael's single devastating strikes. And I personally like the combos more, which is weird because if I play Street Fighter, I like Ryu more, who is the single strike king as far as combat, and Kin's the combo master. So it's a little bit reversed in Soul Calibur versus a fighting game. But swordplay is more interesting that way.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
You wanna fight? That's fine with me.
Die!
Battle 1.
And you can tell it's a reskin model, but her game art is amazing.
Take this. Good luck.
Okay, big boy.
Your back is wide open. Take this.
Useless!
Your back is
Nope,
wide open.
you're done.
Now you know the
Victory goes to the last one standing.
is wide open. Now
Battle 2. Fight!
take this. Take this.
Time to
Oh,
Enjoy. 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 Here. Here. Take this. Good luck.
You're mine!
so if you saw that little wave thing that happened,
Let's
her moves
finish this.
change. So she gets moves like that.
Time for bed.
You're done. And now she gets the purple rose because I fully charged her up. Which
I
is,
live so as not to lose.
Victory goes to the last
if you don't know
one
how that
standing.
purple rose move works, if that lands, it does half a bar, half a health bar.
You're mine! Useless!
Enjoy. Here.
So I think it's 3
Here.
roses.
Take this. Take this. Here. Take this. Here. Enjoy. Enjoy. Middle. You're mine.
Shut up!
Oh shit. Well, I might be able to come back from this. We'll see. This is gonna hurt. Okay, he does a little bit more damage.
You're quiet
fine.
now!
Ow.
Battle 4.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that. That didn't happen. You ruined her hair. How dare you?
Shut up!
Fuck! Ooh, I was worried.
Take this!
Enjoy. Here. Good luck. Nuisance. Good luck.
Jesus Christ, alright. I need to stop trying to be fancy here. We're just gonna win.
Enjoy.
I keep trying to do like super moves and it's like, nah, I probably shouldn't.
Take this. Enjoy. Enjoy. Unfortunately, it's time to end this. On guard. Take this. It's over. Enjoy. Time for bed.
You're mine! You're mine!
Damn it, slaps.
You're mine!
Alright, enough. It's a perfect combo. I can't get out. Why do I always have this problem with that?
So weak. Now you know the meaning of pain.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen.
For one to gain, another must lose. It's such a cruel world.
So not my best fight there, I'm not gonna lie, but every fucking time I fight Astaroth with anybody, I get my ass kicked in, and I don't know why it is. I guess it's because his moveset changed, or he's doing more damage or something, but, like, I still can't play as him, and I still, like, I thought I knew how to fight him. The last 5 Soul Calibur games, I've been pretty okay fighting in a fucking Astaroth, but now I just can't seem to. I don't know what it is.
The desire for power leads the warriors to the arid desert.
If I died, he would be very upset.
Oh,
Battle
Bobo.
one, fight!
You disgusting, disgusting creature.
I won't let up. Enjoy. Time for bed.
Just because I could.
Eternally. Had enough.
There we go.
Know the meaning of pain.
Victory will not come easy.
Battle 2. Fight!
You're mine.
Alright, you.
Good luck. Middle. Take it.
Give me a rose. Ah, I got it. It's a little late. That's fine.
Wounded animals are the most vicious. On guard.
Good counter.
Know the meaning.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Now you know.
Battle 3. Fight!
Nuisance. Time for bed.
You're done.
Sleep eternally. I live so as not to lose.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
You care for far too many things.
You know, that's a valid point. It's a valid argument. It's like, if you want to protect everything, you're going to lose anything. If you want to protect one thing, you'll probably do okay. Now we're getting into philosophy, but we'll leave that alone for now. But yeah, so using her rose, which is B and kick. If you do back, it's the white rose. Forward is the red rose. And then if you just do B and kick normally, it's her counter strike. Without any inputs. So it's a little weird.
You wanna fight? That's fine with me.
My mission is what matters, not you. Battle 1. Fight! Despair!
Take this.
Oh, I thought I would have it. I didn't.
Here. Enjoy. Nuisance.
Despair!
Good luck. Good luck.
No.
Oh no!
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
No!
But yeah, so one of the problems with Amy, and you can already tell, is she has to be close. She has to be up in your grill.
Take this. Here. Enjoy. Low. One. Here. Here. Time for bed.
Am I gonna hit it? Oh, he got
Middle. Now.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
And again, my old multiplayer instincts are coming in. It's like, alright, get a couple of hits, then parry. It's like, because everybody wants to retaliate like right after when they see an opening. And so getting a free parry is always nice.
Time for bed.
Goodbye.
Sleep eternally.
But yeah, getting that purple rose,
I live
that's a difficult one.
so as not to lose.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Because you either get white, which is defensive, or red, which is attack.
Disappointment.
Yoshimitsu. We'll see how this goes. Yoshi's got some weird moves, and if he starts flying, I might be in trouble. I don't have any anti-airs that really work.
A single slash can cut even the frozen air in two.
You want to fight? That's fine with me.
It is anyone's battle.
Battle 1.
Alright, Yoshi, let's go.
On guard. Take this.
Ooh.
Now you know the meaning of pain.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
So, he didn't seem to do much there, but he did counter break the grab, so I'm a little curious there as to what's going on here.
Nuisance.
No. Okay. Nice stomp. Nice stomp. I've got my own.
Know the meaning.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Now you know.
Battle! I grow stronger!
I thought that might happen.
Namu, huh?
Enjoy.
There again, go again with the rose.
I'll go. I'll end this. Time for bed. Sleep eternally.
That'll work.
I live so as not to lose.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
For one to gain, another must lose. It's such a cruel world.
I really do just adore her weapon, though. Like, I don't know what it is, but rapiers are pretty damn good.
Blood, flesh, and souls are offered to the gods amidst deathly chants.
If I died, he would be very upset.
I won't be beaten so easily, you know.
Sorry, Song. I like you, girl, but you're a little too green. Nice kick, though.
Middle. Gotcha.
Here.
My counters aren't coming out as well as I'd like. That's fine. Alright. Alright. You got me.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
That's fair. I got... So, part of this is I really want to use the roses.
Good luck.
But at the same time, the roses kind of leave me wide open to a counterattack.
You're mine. Middle. Good luck. Now you know the meaning of pain. Middle.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Now you know.
Battle 3. Fight!
Alright, Song, come on.
These techniques breathe life into me.
She guarded every strike there. Every single strike I tried to get in there, she guarded.
Peerless.
Wow. Alright.
Take this. Time for bed.
No.
Sleep eternally. Had enough.
I ran right into that.
Time for bed.
But, ooh. I couldn't come back.
I won't
Wow.
lose, Father.
Okay. No, Song had a lot of range on me, and she was perfect guarding once I got inside. She blocked everything. She blocked everything I threw at her. That was pretty good. I need to practice
You
more.
wanna fight?
I won't be.
Battle 1. Fight!
Your back is wide
This
open.
is actually a good counter I didn't expect. Because normally when I fight Song, I'm fighting with a long distance fighter anyway, so it's like, this will be fine. And then it's like, oh wait. When she's going against the short distance people, it's fine.
Enjoy. Low.
Oh, fuck.
Here you go. No hesitation.
Now you know the meaning of pain.
Battle 2. Fight!
Alright, Song. I'm not treating you like a kid anymore. Let's go. Did I get the guard in? I don't think I did. I think I got the full bore of that.
Here. Time for bed.
You're coming in. There we go.
Sleep
I saw that foot move. I was like, nope.
I live so as not to lose.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 3. Fight!
The guard's not looking so well, girl.
Time for bed.
No.
Sleep eternally. I live so as not to lose.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Hope only brings disappointment.
Okay. One difficult fight down. I wasn't expecting it, honestly. Like, Song is never... This is the same discussion as Astaroth, except in this game, Song has never been a problem for me. Ooh. Cervantes is going to be interesting. How do I get around the gunshots? Because that's what I love to do with Cervantes, is just shoot the fucking gun. Especially with short distance people. I know they have to run in. So it's like it's a good starter, because I backstep and then just shoot them in the face.
The winds fan the flames of
See
the
how this
warrior's
goes.
fighting spirits.
He could hurt me a real lot, though.
He would be very upset.
You done talking yet?
Battle 1. Fight!
Enjoy.
Take this!
No! God fucking damn it. One strike and it sends me fucking flying up in the air. I was trying to put my guard up too. That's the weird part. Because it's like, oh shit, I can see that coming a mile away. And it's just like, nah.
See ya!
Your back is wide open.
Fuck you.
Low.
Care to die?
Nuisance.
Ow. Please stop trying to hurt the small child.
Here.
Right into a combo move. Unblockable.
Victory will not come easily.
This is what I mean. Like, Cervantes can turn this around in half a fucking second if he wanted to.
Time for bed. Sleep eternally.
White Rose.
Had enough.
Care to die?
Take this. Now you know the meaning of pain.
Battle 4. Fight!
Enjoy. Here. Take this.
So the Rose can basically be a combo ender, which is fine, but it cancels out a lot of damage for a buff, which is the Rose buff, which is really good, but as you can see, it gets me into trouble.
Time for bed. Sleep eternally.
I don't know if this should be enough.
Had enough.
Not quite.
Now you know the meaning of pain.
But fully buffed, she will do half a bar with her super. That purple will do half a bar. I've seen it in training. It is the most ridiculous thing. Because it's the same move. It looks exactly the same. It does way more damage.
No escape!
Could you, like, stop fucking moving? Holy
Time for
shit.
bed.
You're not blocking this.
Sleep eternally.
I pulled that one out of my
Live
ass. Not
so
gonna
as not to lose.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
You care for far too many things.
I think 8 is always Geralt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm not eating that anymore. It's a soup. What? Okay. Unless I miscounted.
The cacophony
I might have
of battle
miscounted.
cuts through the deathly silence in an invitation to madness.
You wanna fight? That's fine with me. Is that truly so important to you?
Battle 1. Fight!
Enjoy.
Alright. You want to input read me? Yep, there it is. I can see it. Alright. I can see you doing it. I'll do something so crazy you won't even be able to tell.
I thought that might happen.
Ooh, I snuck that one right under her armpit.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
I was like, can I get it?
Battle 2. Fight!
Can I get this stab from the side? And I just barely did.
Enjoy.
Could I stop being hit for like 5 seconds? Thank you.
Good luck.
Alright, you are not playing nice.
Enjoy. Time for bed.
This should work. Oh! Okay. Ooh, we were playing some footsies there. Like, even though it's CPU, I could see it just a frame before I needed to. I'm like, okay, there's the opening. And now she's just giving up.
Time for bed.
Before she... There we go.
Eternally. I live so as not to lose.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
For one to gain, another must lose. It's such a cruel world.
Congratulations.
It was terrible, but hey, it's fine. Stage 6 and Stage 2. That's about right. Astaroth and fucking Songmin. Alright. So no, I really adore Amy's moveset. I adore her as a character. She's not super damaging. She is combo heavy, and she does require a lot of footsies, especially if you're going to do multiplayer stuff, because unlike characters like 2B or anybody else, she doesn't have a lot of like offensive options as far as range. She has to be in close. Like Maxi, he's mobile and he still has to be in close, but he's got a little bit of options as far as dancing. Whereas she's more formal, so it's pirouettes and throwing flowers at the right time to get your combo meter, and then getting certain spin moves to give you the opening to get in. And you can see my opener is usually like a forward horizontal, forward A, because it's just a good opener. It's a good spin. Like, you just spin in, you see what they're going to do. If they can block low, they block low. If they block high, they block high. But you have a way to get in there. And then you can either throw, or you can go into your B combos, which is, you know, the stab, the twirl, or you can do kicks, which have a little bit of delay, but it's just enough to where if they let go of guard thinking they can get a counter attack in, you're going to nail them in the face with a foot. The throw, obviously, if they're guarding super hard and they don't let go, you just fucking go through their legs and pounce on their back, which is great. But I've always adored Amy as a character. I like her fighting style. I like her story. I like everything about her. And we'll see what Soul Calibur decides to put else out there. I don't know how much farther they're going to go in the season as far as releasing content. Because they released Tira, they released 2B, they released a customization pack for creative characters, they released Amy, which I knew about for months now, but it's only been recently. So who's next? I'm not really sure. Maybe they go back to some old classics, but it'd be really interesting to see. And it'd be really interesting if they do what they used to do, which was they have console exclusive characters. So for Xbox, you know, they could pull like Arbiter or something like that, like they did in Killer Instinct or something like that, and throw them in there or whatever, and PlayStation gets Heihachi. I don't know if it's on the Switch, but if it was on the Switch, obviously it'd be Link again. So, just ideas. But, yeah, this was fun. Amy's a good character. I like the way she plays, and the Rose mechanic is definitely interesting. I don't know how viable it is in a tournament setting, though, because getting those roses, unless you're doing them after a chain attack, just a rose alone isn't enough to build your meter. Like, it's got to connect. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a guard or if it hits them on impact. I think you just get a bonus if you did damage with the rose, but it'll be interesting to see if anybody tournament-wise uses Amy, because her moves do branch out the more she knows, or the more that her roses are in effect. So it is an interesting mechanic, because your options for damage do vary depending on which ones you deal with. And then, of course, the ultimate is the Purple Rose, which if you get the super off and you have the Purple Rose active, which is like, I think 3 or 4 whites and 3 or 4 reds, then you get half a bar. But usually if you're already at that point, you've already got those roses out there, so you don't have to worry about it as much. And I don't know what resets the rose counter or where that counter is visible, because the only way you can tell is when Amy has that ring around her and you'll see it pop on the floor. It'll be like red and then white and then whatever else. So I don't know, but it's not really viable in a multiplayer setting. But her moves are really good. Maybe they tweak that a little bit later and adjust it to where it's only like 3 roses or something like that, or 2 roses even. Because I don't think you need like 5 roses to activate a meter. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for being here. This is Reaper102388. You can see my gamer tag right there. This has been Amy and her story. I've already checked Libra of Soul. There's nothing been added there from what I can tell for an Amy story. But I will check again. If you want me to go through the museum with her, I can at some other point, because I can do a museum of just about everybody, go through their stories, and you can read all about it. But, yeah, she's really good. I like the way she feels. She plays really good, really technical. She is very, very technical. She's not just a free character. I guess an example of a free character would be like Voldo. Because you can basically push any button with Voldo and you're going to do something. And I know a lot of Voldo players are out there like, oh no, you can't push any button. It's like, you understand what I'm saying. Like, Voldo's got so many variations in whatever position he's in. It doesn't matter what button you push at any time, you're probably going to combo into something. But you have to think about Amy a little bit. You have to think about what you want to do, what you want to open with. She doesn't have a lot of up or down movement. She's very vertical. Raphael's very much the same way, but that's because rapiers are very line focused. So if you've ever seen a fencing match, they go forward and backward. There's no side to side. And that's how Amy plays, that's how Raphael plays. Raphael does hit a lot harder. He's a lot easier for beginning players. Basically, it's Sakura and Ryu. It's like you can use both. They both have similar play styles. But Ryu hits harder, his moves go full screen, and they do a lot more damage, whereas Sakura, she's just sort of a weaker version. And that's really all you can say. Like, her ultimate abilities, once you get up there, once you combo into them, they do a lot of damage, but that's how Amy and Raphael work in a similar fashion. So if you're more familiar with Street Fighter, that's my comparison. If you're not familiar with fighting games at all, I don't know how to tell you how the combat works, because it is a fighting game technically, just with swords. But yeah, I really like it. I do wish they kind of expanded a little bit, because 2B was a lot of fun to play as well. 2B is a lot more beginning level user friendly as well, because she's got a lot of opening options. She can do long range, she can do short range. She has grabs, and they all go into each other. And you've seen my 2B playthrough before. But I really like 2B as well, so I'm curious as to see where they're going to go. But thank you all for watching. If you have any insight, thoughts, anything like that, games you want me to play, let me know. Devil May Cry did come up with the Bloody Tower. I think that's what it's called. Bloody Palace, that's what it is. I'm going through it with V on my own. If you want to see me go through it, that's fine. Let me know. I'll think about streaming at some point. But for now, I'm going to call it an evening, and I will see everybody next time. Bye.